Mornings! Hello! Hello! Good time of day! How are you doing today? I'm so excited to continue. I'm so happy I can play. I was waiting. And now I can finally play again. Because the game was ending so heavily. But the game is so good. So we're gonna continue with chapter 2. Also, you may see that chapter 1 is not available on my Twitch anymore. Because I was afraid, because there's music in there. So, it is now uploaded on my YouTube. Lanterns. Lanterns are pretty.
I'm not big on speeches. I've always believed that the role of the bartender is to shut up and listen. And by that measure, Gabe was the worst bartender I've ever known.
I never issued a speeding ticket to someone on a bicycle before. Till he came along.
Aww.
He cared so much about my admissions essay. Even though he probably couldn't spell admissions or essay.
He booked my band to play the lantern. All the way from Seattle to pretty much right where I'm standing.
I can recall 14 specific instances where Gabe said something that made me laugh.
Why would you count that?
The first was 2 years ago.
So, long story short, instead of a ticket, I ended up buying him a beer.
Gabe stood like 3 feet away, grinning like a doofus at us. I'm sure there were more people, but I only remember him.
And then he said, I know! That's why the K is silent. Then the fifth time...
Oh my gosh, Ducky.
He cared about everyone.
He was the kind of guy you wanted to be around.
He was a world-class bullshitter.
Bunnies,
He
strange,
was my
hello, Nuni.
best friend.
All I want to say about Gabe is he came into this bar as a stranger, but he left it as family.
Aww. I'm a little bit teary-eyed. That's so sad.
Guess that's that then. What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident. And I just wish
It
that...
wasn't an accident.
Son, now is not the time.
Gabe called the mine. I gave him my sat phone to be sure he could get through. They fucked up. And now Gabe's dead.
That was my shift. If anyone had called, it would have gone through me. Nobody called.
Huh?
You're lying. In front of
lying.
Gabe's own fucking sister. Alex
he was angry at
heard the
us.
whole thing.
Maybe. Wait. I don't remember. It was on Friday.
Well,
I didn't hear Gabe make the call. But he told us he got through.
Well, if Gabe said something, then I'm inclined to believe him, Mac. What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. Just, I didn't get a call. Draw your own conclusions.
All right, folks. This is an ongoing investigation.
How
and
about
that-
we review the sequence of events?
Well,
No,
son,
don't
When I
be
saw you at the
angry.
record store,
It's
you
you
seemed
being
pretty
angry.
eager to find Gabe. Remember why? Another fight with Riley, maybe?
No, I don't have to take this.
Just saying. Pretty wild that you come stumbling out of Gabe's apartment with your face all fucked up.
Ryan.
And just a couple hours later, you just so happened to miss the call that would have saved his life?
Look, I told you there was no call to miss. Okay, maybe the call got dropped. Or shit, I mean, it's not like Gabe was Mr. Reliable all the time.
You watch your mouth, Mac.
Ryan, that's enough. Now, I'm just as eager as you to understand all this, son, but there was a time...
Bullshit, Dad.
No,
This little
she's
weasel's
also
calling
getting
Gabe a liar at
angry.
his own fucking wake.
No, I am just telling you.
Mac, I swear, if you say there was no call one more fucking time...
Stop it! Stop it now! This is not the time or place. We're all here for Gabe.
No.
Okay, Ryan?
Sure, I'm sorry. It's not... I'm just trying...
Is the whole stream lagging? Because I know my model is probably lagging because of the game. That's what happened last week. Also because of my glasses. But is the whole game lagging for you? Wait, let me check. Wait. Yeah. Oh my goodies, my internet is crashing. What's going on? I'm no. Okay, let's see if it's better now. If I can play again.
I'm not the one who killed him.
Aren't you, though?
What the fuck did you just say?
Ryan, back off.
I'm just saying. I thought I heard that you were
Mac,
the one.
you shut the hell up.
No, go ahead. You got something to say, Mac? Let's fucking hear it.
Come on, guys. Don't make me intervene.
All right, fine. As long as we're tossing around accusations, way I hear it, you're the guy who cut the rope.
Yes, but otherwise I would have fallen down too. I'm glad she ran away though.
Wait's over. Everyone out.
Control the angry.
Alex?
Hey.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Not really.
Good doggy, hello. Hello, how are
But
you
I-
doing today?
I will be.
It's not your job to keep it together.
Thanks. Do you, it's messy, but do you want to come in?
Sure.
Yay, be friends with the radio girl. Yes, yes, yes. She's nice. She's dancing. She's having a radio.
You play guitar?
Yeah, well, sorta. I used to.
Aww.
Cool.
She got the guitar and then he died. That's so sad. That's so sad. Why is Life is Strange always so sad?
Gabe would try to pop wheelies outside the record store to make me laugh. Never worked. Till he wiped out. That was hilarious.
Noonie, please don't bring your mental health in danger for me. Like, I know it's a lot in this game. If you can't handle it,
Gabe
you're
really
okay to
wanted
leave.
to do a lot for Ethan. But by the end of it, he was more jazzed about it than anybody.
I hope your eyes get better soon. Good
Wish I
doggy.
could have seen it.
My eyes are also kind of sore right now because of my glasses. I'm still getting used to them. But I hope it's nothing serious for you.
We took this a year ago. No way. I can't.
What?
He actually kept it.
Aww.
Dick.
No, she's sad now. Of course she's sad. But no, she's sad now.
Sorry. I just need a minute.
Yeah, no problem. Calm down, Alex. You're fine. You're fine. Whatever that bottle made her think of, it really messed her up. I wonder if I could help her the same way I helped Ethan. I need to feel her sadness to
Yes.
figure out how to help her.
I'm also sad. Steve.
Now I can find out what's really going on with Steph.
What are they called again?
Don't shit on my yard! They're amazing! Their guitarist has one arm.
Badass.
That must be difficult to play guitar with only one arm.
Dude, give it up. I already booked a bus ticket.
Wait, hear me out. One more game. If I win, you have to stay. If you win, I'll cover the ticket.
You just lost $50.
Oh, for a second I thought the rice cooker was also
Here's
sad.
to your new job at the
But
station.
no, it's a glass. But it would be really
didn't I
funny
tell
if it
you?
would have been the rice
I'm
cooker.
not taking it. I move to Denver next week.
You what?
Apparently she did not move. Now I can look at the bottle.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting your new foosball champion, Gabe Chen.
Oh, you're the worst! Can't believe I have to stay in this stupid town.
I think we both know you could have beat me if you really wanted to. So you're welcome.
Bullshit.
Oh, she would have gone to Denver, but then he was like, if I win, you have to stay. And then he won, and she had to stay.
Damn it, fucking overpowered blue meteor.
Oh, and they played
Aw.
the dinosaur game. I
Is
wanted
your
to
controller
play.
broken too?
We're playing until I win.
Then I'll be crashing here tonight.
I think I know enough to help her now.
No,
Gabe really meant a lot to her.
speak.
Steph?
Sorry. This is so embarrassing. I just need some time.
Still can't believe he's gone.
Yeah. He's the whole reason I'm still... I'm sorry, Alex. Don't mind me.
Yeah, of course I mind you.
Can I get you a drink or anything?
No thanks. I appreciate the offer, though.
Sure. That wasn't right. How about a quick match?
Did Gabe tell you we played?
That's so cute.
Yeah. And he said he kicked your butt.
Asshole.
Okay.
I don't really think
Bye-bye,
it's a great
Mooney.
time.
Have a great rest of your evening.
Fine.
First to 5 points?
If you say so.
Oh no, I actually have to play myself. LT and RT.
So, how often did you and Gabe play?
It was one of our favorite games.
You must be pretty good then.
Mm-hmm.
You were in a band, right?
Ha! I scored!
Yeah.
What'd you play?
Drums.
How long did you play with them?
Ha! I scored again!
Too long.
Gotcha.
Yay! Where's... Yay! I scored again! This is pretty easy. Yeah, that was so super easy.
5 points. That's game.
Yep. Big shocker.
I think I used to
Okay,
like
at
those
least you
little
played your
sugar
best.
thingies because
I mean, that obviously wasn't
we
my
usually
best.
weren't allowed
No,
to play on them. We had
I
one in
get it.
school, but it
And
was
this
for
is
the
a
bigger
tough game.
kids. But every time I got to
Requires
play on
skill,
them, I was like really excited.
Timing. And the will to be a champion.
Oh, is that how it is?
Okay. Joking aside, playing this stupid game with you is exactly what I need right now.
You're on.
Oh, I need to play again? Okay.
I'm actually trying this time, so you better focus.
I am focusing.
Good. Wouldn't want you to get distracted or anything.
Certainly not.
Ha!
Greatest Northwest band of all time, go.
I'm the best
Are you
football
trying to
player.
distract me?
Of course not. Slater Kinney, if you were wondering.
Yay! Yay! I'm really good. Actually, I also used to be quite good at the real ones. But I never played that often.
Shit.
Oh, that's a win.
I was more of a billiard
I
person.
was actually trying that time. Okay, wait. Let's get serious. One more game. Winner takes title of Ultimate Foosball Champion.
I don't know.
Come on. You know Gabe would be all about us playing like this.
Well, then it's settled.
This is it. For all the marbles.
So many marbles.
Definitely the kind of game you want to focus on, no matter what happens.
Totally.
Yay!
Hey,
Yay.
so are you into girls or what?
I'll date anybody, assuming they're my type.
I didn't even read what it was, but
What's your
glad I
type?
answered correctly.
I'll let you know when I meet them.
Who's what?
What?
What? Fuck.
I knew it.
How old are you exactly?
Old enough to know better.
Eh. Yeah. No. Is he even trying? Yes, I think so, but... No! Oh, I kind of not hit my left button correctly sometimes. So when it's at the goal, I forget to use the goalie, and it's not working with the goalie. Yes, but I still won. Like I gave it a chance this time, but I won.
Champion!
That's all that counts. That I did not lose.
Oh.
Good game.
Yeah, shake my hand like a
Thanks,
real
Alex.
failure.
I'm really glad you talked me into it. It was a lot of fun.
Of course.
Yay, it's not sad anymore.
So, what are you gonna do now?
What do you mean?
That shit with Mac. He's clearly lying, right?
No question.
I knew he was a jerk, but this is another level.
I think I need to prove that he's lying. For myself and for Gabe.
I've got your back. No matter what.
Yay, we got a friend.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I should head back to work.
Cool.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm gonna visit her at the radio soon, I think. Cause radio is nice.
I know Gabe made that call. But did Mac really let the blast go off just to get back at him?
Yes, going to your laundry. That was not
See?
enough.
I can be a person.
There's a lot more dirty laundry around. But I can't interact with it.
Hey, Shushu. Thanks for sticking around.
Oh! I have different things to wear. It's a kitty! I'm gonna use the kitty. Kitty is nice. Look.
Feels like a million years since that day with Gabe. Hasn't even been a week.
Yes, do the dishes. I also did the dishes today. And the laundry. That does not look very clean.
It's a start.
That cups are kind of looking dirty.
Gabe really meant the world to Steph.
Broom.
One of the happiest memories I have. Thanks, Gabe. At least I got to have a few good moments.
Yeah, but way too little.
Would have been fun to see Gabe crush some sweet powder. Or whatever
Head downstairs.
snowboarders say.
Oh, I can go upstairs. Oh. I'm yawning. It's so pretty on the roof.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind.
That's so pretty. There even are butterflies. Oh, it has a tiny little church. What else can I see? Butterflies. Oh, that's sun and moon.
Why look up at the sky when you could look at a sculpture instead?
Bird feeder.
No birds today.
Cheep, cheep, cheep.
Gabe was such a dad. Gabe really loved this place.
Yeah, he has Colorado flags everywhere. I mean, it's kind of odd.
This thing's been up here a while. Isn't that Steph's old band?
Oh. Yes, I can interact
You
with
could
it.
stay here too. I wouldn't try to stop you.
Yeah, good. I'll be the only trans person in a town with a population of like 4. That sounds like a blast for me. Thanks for not trying to stop me.
I'm sorry, Izzy. It's not you. And it's not the band. I fucking love that shit. But I need to try this. It's just time for something new.
I'm
I
sorry
knew
for
it.
Izzy.
I knew this would happen eventually. fucking see you around, Steph.
Like, I'm a little sad for Izzy, but I'm really glad Steph stayed. Because Steph is amazing. And she now has the radio. And she's dancing in the radio. That's kind of all I know about her.
I bet Gabe could even make golf fun.
Like, this view, it's so pretty. Like, I want to be there. Oh, yes, right. I remembered I can walk a little faster.
I'll toss those soon. I swear. I thought this was going to be the one. Finally. Despite all the disappointments, I really let myself believe.
No, Alex.
I believed you completely. I let myself hope, really hope, for the first time in years. Even after I freaked out in front of you and hit you, you didn't push me away.
No.
You sat right there and told me that I wasn't broken, that I was special, and I belonged. Then you died, and I don't know what to believe now. Except you're gone again, and I'm still here.
He's
Alone.
probably still alive and just like buried under stones. I love Life is Strange music so much. Just want to sit there eternally and listen to music, but I can't. Because we need to play, and also because music is probably copyrighted. I do know there's a music-free version for streamers, but when there's no music in the game, I prefer to just like delete the void and upload it to YouTube, because I don't want to play without music. Because the music is so nice. Huh? Where did those come from?
Thanks, Jed.
Aww. He's so sweet. But I can now bartender for him. And then I can pay rent like a normal person. Oh, there's melon and apple. I want fruit now. What's it? Yeah, I would not eat those, but there are donuts. And I don't know what the thing is. I think that's like things you put your glass on. What's the tiny thingy? Crackers and cucumber and cheese and tomatoes. And then there is melon and there are eggs. I want the melon and the apples, please. Because fruit sounds really good right now.
Oh, hey, kid, you don't have to do that.
Too late.
Wanted to apologize. For all of us. We're all grieving, but that's no excuse. It was your brother's wake, and you both deserve better than listening to a bunch of fools squabble.
I appreciate it. That was pretty rough.
I like a jumper.
Although it's hard
The
to
turntable
imagine
TV
a
is
good
super
version
cute.
of your dead brother's wake.
No, there's no good version. Just all of us trying to get through it together the best we can. Wasn't the first wake held in this old building. I doubt it'll be the last. Anyway, if there's anything I can do, just let me know.
I need to talk to Mac. I know he's lying. I just don't know why. Any idea where I can find him?
Well, he helps out Eleanor at the flower shop. That'd be the place to start.
Thanks.
I feel like I should warn you, though. You might not get the kind of closure you're looking for. If you get any at all. Just don't pin all your hopes on Mac Loudon.
I don't have a choice. He was my brother. I have to at least try.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
But if you get a chance before you go all dirty Harry, swing by the dispensary. Charlotte wants to see you. And one more thing. I've been meaning to give you this for the last few days, but I didn't want to disturb you up there. It'll get you through that door and the one upstairs.
Oh, I got the keys.
This is your home now, for as long as you'd like.
What about rent? I don't want to be a freeloader.
Don't worry about that for right now. We'll work out a way for you to earn your keep when the time comes.
He's so sweet.
Thank you.
He's so cute. He just adopted
Give him
us.
hell.
That's so cute. He's a nice one.
I have no idea what to even say to him.
I can't even answer. Charlotte. Dave. Jed. Hey, I got another phone? Aww. Oh, Mac has deleted his comment. I have to look around in case I see something that was not there before.
I bet Gabe would be up here a lot if he wasn't the one taking the pictures. Gabe would have appreciated having beer at his wake.
Umbrella.
I had an incredible mom, and I decided I wanted to be a ranger. She was the first person I told. She said, "You're exactly what these mountains need."
Aww, that's cute.
Bye, Mom.
I should put something here. It's the least I can do. They must have been close. Poor Ethan.
No.
I wish we'd had more time.
Ticket.
Gabe Chen, smooth criminal.
Drumsticks.
Courtesy of Haven's favorite DJ, I bet. I hope Ducky didn't finish this by himself. Maybe I can find something upstairs to put on the memory table.
Yes, go upstairs to find something to put on the table. That is more important than going to the flower shop. Ooh, maybe I can take one of those beer cans.
Wonder what I can find up here to add to Gabe's memory table.
I wanna try if I can get one of the beer cans to put on the table. No. Okay. Then I'll be going downstairs again.
Wonder what I can find up here to add to Gabe's memory table.
Maybe the photo. Take.
You're coming downstairs.
Yes. Oh, there's a D20. I don't like this machine. Why is it making beeping sounds?
Glad I have something to add to Gabe's table.
Yes. Place photo. Would have at least placed it.
If I never saw mining equipment ever again, it'd be too soon.
Can walk behind it. Oh, people left there. Notepad.
No one could blame me for wanting to drink all my sorrows away.
Carving.
RM and TB. I wonder who they were.
I think Gabe had more fun at his job than anyone.
Going outside. Very sunny and nice.
Okay, Jed said I might find Mac in the flower shop. But I have time to swing by the dispensary
Janet.
if I want.
Oh. Steph also wrote me. Okay. So basically you have
On
to
one
go
hand, there's the open road and the freedom to run away from my problems. On the other, helmet hair.
What about the accident? Was it on the news? No, no one's been fired. Yet.
Unless the new person was really scared anyways. Ah, poor guy.
I wonder how many fish Ducky's caught in this thing.
Oh, I can sit.
Do I even want to stay here without Gabe?
Yes, cause it's pretty. And people
In
like
this
you.
state I've never been to before. This town I've been in for less than a week. Not that I know where else I'd even go. Back to the nothing waiting for me in Portland.
Oh, that's so nice.
I have no
Scenery is
idea
so
what comes
nice.
next. But I'm not leaving here without answers about Gabe. At least I know that.
I wonder if I am dreaming. feels so strange now under this old town sky.
The park looks fun to explore.
Yes, I want to go into the... Oh, I can walk to the park. At least a little bit. And what do I find? Beer bottles. You should throw them away,
I haven't been a
people.
bartender long, but I'm pretty sure these are supposed to stay in the bar.
Yes, they are not supposed to stay somewhere where there's water. In parks
This
and
is
nature.
cool. In a Wicker Man sort of way.
Aww.
Everyone needs to stop telling me it's okay. It's not.
Fuck. Losing Gabe's been hard enough for a supposed grown-up like me. But for Ethan,
Oh, tiny guy.
I don't think this whole town is a pagan cult, but I can't rule it out either. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Alex.
Want to talk?
Do you want to talk about it?
I'm fine.
Okay. Definitely not mine. I'm here for you, whenever you need me.
Newspaper guy. Oh, even the newspaper guy
This
is
is
there.
awful. He was so young.
He must be reading about Gabe. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the spring festival ends with a ritual sacrifice.
Since when?
What if I died tomorrow? Just like that guy? What have I done with my life?
I don't have any easy answers for that.
Oh, poor writing guy.
We wanted to take a class together, right? Let's do creative writing.
There are flowers. Birdwatcher.
Oh, sorry. Where are you hiding, my feathered friend? Please, I need you.
Is she looking for a bird? Maybe I'll keep an ear out.
Or is he looking for an angel and she thinks Gabe is just flying around somewhere?
I feel like there's a lesson here about love leaving a mark on the world. But I'm not in the fucking mood.
This golf basket.
What if I'm secretly a total prodigy at disc golf, but never had the chance to find out?
I mean, that is
probably for
very
the
bad
best,
possible.
honestly. That might be our feathered friend.
Can I tell the birdwatcher? No, I did not unlock anything. But can I talk to the birdwatcher?
Cool binoculars. You bird watching?
Yeah, I'm trying to win a contest.
Oh. Good luck.
Thanks.
I used to babysit Ethan when he was little. This whole thing is so horrible. There's literally nothing I can do for Ethan. I feel so useless.
I've been there.
It's rough. Gabe was too young. Just too young.
Yes.
Insert epiphany about new beginnings here.
Flowers were cute. Can I?
Tragically, now isn't the time to check out the rest of Haven.
Okay, but someday I can walk there probably. Interesting.
Nice to know. Hipsters can survive at this altitude.
See and bike.
It's bullshit.
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
It's really gonna change. Typhon, 8 years of my life. And they can't give me back one simple answer about my job.
Typhon doesn't give a shit about anyone.
Oh no, they are now all
I just still
struggling to
can't wrap
know
my head
if
around it.
they are keeping their
Someone
jobs or
died.
not, because someone died.
Do you want to do something together next week?
Sure. I have a pottery class Wednesday night.
Oh, that's
Wanna
probably
join?
not what he wanted.
Class? Maybe? Could we get dinner first?
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary.
No, I wanted to hear what the
Man,
people are saying.
can't you take a hint? She's not into you. Let it go.
That's rough.
Yeah, if I tell him I like him, we'll date, and then we'll break up. And then I'll lose my best friend.
Maybe I could help them.
Ooh,
Wait,
can I help them?
hell no. What am I thinking? This is none of my business.
No.
Ah, sad, I wanted to help them. That's really pretty.
Guess they didn't feel like painting the mine.
Yeah, understandably so.
If he's innocent, why is he acting like this?
Acting like what? Maybe I can get her to tell me. Hey, Riley.
Alex. Hey.
Aww. I mean, she must know when Meg is acting wrong.
I know you and Gabe were close. How are you doing?
I miss him. So much. He was like an older brother to me.
I'm glad he had you.
I'm more glad that he had her than other way around.
Thank you, Alex.
Because I couldn't be there.
Really.
You and Eleanor seem close.
She's taken care of me ever since I was little. I never really knew my mom, but she's always been there for me.
Eleanor
What does
is
she
the
think
flower
about you
shop
going
lady.
away to
She's
school?
really cute.
She's thrilled. I think she just wants me to end up happy.
That's really sweet.
She's the most selfless person I know.
She's lucky to have you.
Thanks.
That fight Mac had with Gabe over your secret meetings. They were about you applying to college, right?
Yeah. Ever since the first time Mac lost his shit in front of them, Gabe and Charlotte had tried to get me to end things with him. And after all this, I can see that they were right.
Do you think he could have ignored Gabe's call? I mean, do you think he's capable of that?
I don't want to believe that, but
Oh no.
sorry. I'm really not ready to talk about it.
Even she thinks it could be true.
Yeah, I get it. It's just, if he didn't do anything wrong, why is he acting like he has something to hide?
He asked me to leave Haven with him.
What?
Right after the wake. He wouldn't tell me why.
Oh no. Oh
But
no.
he just
That's not
looked
looking
so
good for him.
guilty. I told him no, and that we were done. And now I'm scared he did something horrible.
Riley, thank you for telling me.
You deserve the truth.
Everybody does.
I gotta run. There's some stuff I need to do.
Okay.
I want to walk in the other direction.
We'll talk soon?
Yeah. Whenever you want.
When you see
Mac trying to skip town is sketchy. What could be back there?
I want to see what's back there. Why is
Damn.
opening it even an option?
Maybe there's something around here I can use to get it open.
Sure, let me break into some yard. Why not? Everyone will forgive me. I'm grieving. Like what? It's a dinosaur.
I've broken into places for less.
Why though? Like, where am I? What's this? There's a bike. Wagon wheel.
Yee. And I cannot stress this enough. Paw.
There's horse stuff. So someone is smoking here. Someone is smoking, probably looking out of that tiny hole in the fence to look at another wall. It is utterly confusing.
Somehow, even after everything, I never had to live on the street. I hope this person's alright.
Hello? You need food? Anything? Hello? Give them a paw print.
I know what this means. Somewhere, there's a dog I need to pet.
Yes, there is a dog. You need to pet. Cuddling animals is always
Simple
good.
but effective.
I already talked to Riley.
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary.
Yeah.
Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
Dispensary.
Oh, sorry.
We met briefly. You're Gabe Chen's
she's
sister,
the
right?
woman that moved here a few months ago.
I didn't know him well, but I could tell he had a big heart. I'm so sorry for your loss.
She's nice. She doesn't fit into this little cute town at all. I keep yawning. Dragon. Those look like elephants. Or kitties.
Charlotte?
Alex, hey.
Jed said you wanted to see me? I just wanted to see how you were doing.
I've been trying to stay busy mostly.
Yeah. Distractions help.
Yes.
How about you? I can't even imagine what you're going through.
Honestly, I'm really trying to keep it together for Ethan. He's hurting.
He does seem distant.
He practically just lost a father. But he's shutting me out. He's never done that before. Not when it mattered.
No. I got
He's
the
a pretty
dialogue option for
insightful
her.
He knows how much you're hurting, even when you try to hide it from him. Instead of trying to be strong, maybe the best thing you can do is show him that it's okay to hurt.
That's really helpful, Alex.
I'm such a good listener and advice giver. I deserve a medal.
I can't get over the feeling that the one person who could help me deal with the aftermath of Gabe's death
Escape.
What is this?
An affidavit. From Typhon. If I sign, I'm agreeing not to press charges. In exchange for a payment. A big one.
That's shady.
That's so shady. Why would they be offering you money if they didn't do anything wrong?
They say it's an offer of good faith. But you're right. He's dead because of them. And I'd be letting them off.
Are you gonna sign it?
I don't know. I'm trying to put Ethan first, but... What would you do? Do you think it would be a betrayal of Gabe?
I don't even know how much money it is. Like, if they can live off of it, like, really good, and she can pay college, then... And like, even more than just that, maybe it'll be worth it. But actually, you know, they did something wrong, so if she presses charges, they will probably have to pay more.
I don't think you should sign it. I'm sorry. I know it's hard, but you can't let Typhon buy you off. Gabe made that call, and I'm gonna prove it. I need some time.
Maybe she should wait to decide, because it's barely been a week.
Thanks for being honest.
If they're willing to pay Charlotte to keep quiet, they're definitely hiding something. Glass pipes are so cool. They're like works of art that can also get you high.
I really appreciate you stopping by.
And he did it all with one rusty saw and a bottle of gin. Impressive.
She said.
Of course. She's right. But I could really use that money.
We can't give in, no matter how hard it is.
Bulletin board.
I could totally paint that. I just don't want to. These are my kind of discounts. A little steep, but can you really put a price on a kid's dreams?
Oh, that's so cute. She's putting Ethan's drawings up for buying. Like, nobody will pay $1,000 for it, but still, it's really cute.
Nice contribution, Gabe.
Maybe if it was $10, someone would buy it and Ethan would be feeling like the greatest artist in the world. That would be so sweet.
God, put some clothes on. It blows my mind that Charlotte's been running the dispensary this whole time. I couldn't even leave the apartment. When did you start needing a PhD to smoke pot? Stairway to Haven?
Believe it or not, Gabe named that one.
Oh, I believe it.
Sculpture. That's a bit scary. It looks like it's screaming and not happy.
That's a Zemi. In the Dominican, they're said to house the spirits of gods. Mostly, I just like how it looks.
It's really cool.
I mean, if some spirits are here, that's good, I guess.
I really love Charlotte's style.
Can I walk in there? Ooh, nice.
Charlotte's dedication to her art is so inspiring.
That's like green screen on the walls.
There's nothing quite like a cup of weed on a cold day.
Gummies. There are gummy bears.
Man, these things better do the trick. I'm averaging like 3 hours a night.
Pro tip? Insomnia doesn't usually come from nowhere, and THC is way better at treating it when you're also tackling the underlying cause. Any idea what's keeping you up?
Oh, mirror.
And which part of the brain is responsible for the crazy glowy feelies?
I like that she has just like painted the brain on her wall. Not everyone is doing that. Gonna leave. Steph wants to see me and you should go to the flower shop. I'm gonna go to Steph first. I like her. Steph is nice.
Still need to check the flower shop for Mac.
Yep, Diane is definitely shady. And she's probably working for Typhoon Company, considering how she's dressed. Oh, bench girl.
Oh, it's that guy's sister. I feel so bad for her.
Getting sick of people feeling bad for me. Steph asked me to pop by the record store if I had time.
Yes, I do have time for Steph. Record store, here I come. Maybe I can play with the kitty again. Or I can attach the drums and she will kill me. That's gonna be interesting.
Steph asked me to swing by. She's gotta be around here somewhere. Helpful. Looks like Steph might be working on a new project. Another issue of Legendary Mom.
Oh, another one. Is Steph here? Can I summon her? Oh, I can't touch it again. Woody guy.
How could Chrissy leave me? After everything we've been through together.
It's hard to beat breakup music, but maybe I can find something around here to cheer him up.
Aww.
I hope we all get to see more adventures of Thanor.
That's so cute. Everyone is just playing it. Oh, I can't help him actually.
I can't believe he ordered that record. Fuck. Haven's favorite and only choice for modern rock.
Knock, knock, knock. Hello. Hello.
Hey, I'm glad you stopped by. I've only got a sec, but... Have you talked to Ethan at all?
Talked is maybe too strong a word. I tried.
He's taking it really hard. But what you did for me this morning got me thinking. What if Ethan needs something like that too? Something fun and distracting. Something like a LARP.
Like the one you and Gabe were gonna take him to?
Yeah, but designed just for him and Thanor.
Oh, that's so cute!
Can we even pull that off?
It won't be high production value, but it'll still be fun. I need your help though. I want it to be as good as it can be. Ethan gave you one of his comics, right? So, what do you think? Who would the famous monster slayer have the most fun defeating?
Wow, they're both so cool. Now I need to decide. Which one am I going to pick? I think I'm gonna take this one.
Stormrather looks like a worthy opponent. He gets my vote.
He looks more scary.
All right then. Oh, I gotta get back in there. There's some stuff in my comp book. Be cool if you could check it out. Help me make some calls.
I'll see what I can do.
Yay! Oh, that's the cutest, and it even fits my stream description.
Hey, Haven listeners! That was Phone Tap with their new single, Elephant in the Room. We've got a sweet block of indie rock coming down the pike, but first, a few announcements. The Spring Festival is just around the corner, sponsored by Typhon Mining Company. Admission is free this year, so bring your friends, bring your family. Hell, bring your ex. I'm sure it'll be different.
Oh. Looks like Steph wants me to do more than just make some decisions. She wants me to play a bard.
Sure.
I guess I'm in. Let's start with my name.
Oh, I can fill it out. That's Elvin, Elto, Alexandra's way too boring. Elvin. I'm gonna choose Elto.
Alto is a good name for a bard. Ability time. Distortion Field sounds fun, but Healing Serenade could really come in handy.
I'm gonna be healing, cause my body's usually healing.
Healing Serenade it is. How did I meet Thanor?
How did I meet Thanor? Heroic story, funny story. It's a funny story.
A wolf and an ogre walk into a bar. Oh god. This LARP thing just might work. Thanor and I will make a great team.
Yes. Good, good. Kitty!
Val, I just want to be friends.
Well, let me be friends with you.
Gabe was hoping I'd get back into playing. Maybe I will.
Eve.
Still need to check the flower shop for Mac.
Now I got the phone call. Steph. Steph has apparently already read it.
I don't get it. Nothing says festive, like 3 exclamation points.
Ice cream man.
I looked over the budget. Have to keep up a brave face for Angela. She loves our store so much.
He must be exhausted.
Things will get better. Piratey Peaches is
We're
making it.
losing our business. But it's like everything's a joke to him.
She must feel so alone. Hope they figure it out.
I hope so too.
Like Peaches.
We should push the rum raisin harder. It's
Flower shop. French girl newspaper.
I love this.
I have to imagine Gabe would be amused to know he made it in the newspaper.
Even on the front page. Flower shop. Oh, that's a nice bouquet.
Eleanor?
Oh
no, she was completely lost on the
Sorry. No need to apologize. How are you, dear?
Oh. I'm,
adjusting.
still just trying to adjust, I think.
Give yourself some time. Change is always hard.
Is Mac here?
Oh, he was helping me not too long ago. I think he just left. Can't have gotten too far.
Got it. Thanks.
Now, what was I?
Oh no! Suddenly she's scared because she's forgetting things. I need to help her.
She looks terrified. I can't leave her like
There's
this.
a t-shirt.
What do you want? You want to make fun of me too, like those other jock assholes?
What? No. You made a sick killer robot and won a fucking contest. That's...
First of all, we got 3rd place, and anyway, he's not a robot. Technically, he's... Ugh, God. Way to take the bait, Rye.
Aw, he used to be nice.
You know what? Fuck those pricks. You rule. And I would really like to see your robot. If you want to show me.
She also has that superhero dog in herself. Yes, and suddenly I'm scared.
Okay, time to figure out why she's afraid.
All my memories are fading. I feel broken.
Oh no.
The doctor said I had more time, but everything is becoming so out of order.
Oh, I'm so sorry for her. That's not okay.
If they know about my condition, they'll make me close this place.
Maybe there's something here? Back? Yes. Telephone?
Thank you, dear. I'll get started on it right away. Just come by with the check whenever you're free.
She's a very old phone though.
If Riley finds out, she can't find out.
No. God, that would be so hard for Riley right now.
Holy
First she has to
shit.
break off, then her ex is probably a murderer, and she lost her friend. Oh my gosh. Oh, that clock is really cool. I kind of want to put up a clock and then, like, draw letters on my wall.
It's not just that she forgot what she was doing. She's afraid she's forgetting everything. But how can I help her?
I don't know. How can I help her?
Forget what you were working on?
You could say I'm having a bit of a senior moment.
Well, maybe I can help.
Retrace your steps.
Seems like you have a lot going on today. I could help you retrace your steps.
Oh, I don't want to keep you.
Hey. I want to help.
No. No, it's so sad.
Okay, what would Eleanor have done first?
First, he would have opened up the door.
You must have flipped the sign to open.
I always flip it first thing when I come in. And then I open my mail. Something must have distracted me.
Better. We can do this.
Yes, we can do this. Sister? Second?
You were over here when I came in. Maybe you were counting the drawer.
I would have done that last night.
Did you trim these flowers today?
You don't have to do this. I'll be all right on my own.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, then she probably accepted the phone call.
Could a phone call have distracted you?
Yes. I got a call first thing in the morning. But I can't think who it was.
Maybe we can find something to remind you.
I think it wasn't Riley, but it could be.
Could it have been Riley who called?
I think that's right.
Oh, she actually called.
She called to tell me about a new order. Goodness. What was the order for?
For lilies. Yes, the order must have been for the lilies.
Rush order. This must be what Riley came in for.
I think that order might have been for these lilies.
Of course. Riley helped me pick them out before she left.
Now we just have to figure out who ordered them.
But how do I find that out? I have not. Register? Did you put something in there?
The check for the lilies would be in here, right? That could tell us who bought them.
Should.
Mr. Jedediah Lucan. Huh. Looks like the lilies are for Jed.
That's right. Riley dropped off an order for Jed.
Well, that was so nice helping her. Everything is back to normal now.
I knew you'd figure
she's
it out.
happy again.
I couldn't have done it without you. Seriously, Alex. You're a godsend.
See, I deserve an award for helping people.
Jed must be hosting some event. I wonder why he wants lilies, though. They're traditionally for funerals.
God.
Oh no.
She doesn't remember.
I'm not gonna tell her.
You know Jed. Probably doesn't know the difference between a lily and a tulip.
Don't sell him short. He's more clever than he seems.
Oh, but I didn't want to make her cry.
Thanks again for your help. Don't be a stranger.
I won't.
I hope it's good news. I hope it's good news.
The bouquet she's working on is really pretty. Oh, the Mega's just left. That means he has to be somewhere. But like if he just left, why didn't I see him when I walked in? Also, she can't remember things, so maybe he's been gone for a while.
Eleanor said Mac is nearby. I don't see him here. Maybe at the bridge?
Mountain lion, oh my gosh. Okay, maybe at the bridge. Oh, the bridge is here.
How's your progress in Moondrop Ranch?
Oh, Eleanor. Thank you so much for spending the time with me today, Alex. You're an angel. It's my pleasure. I'm glad I could help. Are you feeling okay now? Yes, much. Thank you.
Did you buy your chicken
cute.
coop?
No. Anything I can interact with? No. He actually is at the bridge.
I'm so fucked.
Can't hide from me forever, Mac.
Mac,
Hello.
Alex. Look, it's not a good time.
you owe me an explanation about what happened to Gabe.
What? Costing me my girlfriend wasn't enough for you? Now you're gonna accuse me of killing Gabe too?
Yes.
I get it. He died on your shift and you're freaked, but you have to come clean.
Please. There's nothing I can tell you.
Or maybe he was forced
Mac,
to say and
come
nobody
on.
called. Because Typhoon is like big, evil, scary people.
He was my big brother.
I can't.
Something definitely has him scared. If I could just push him over the edge. What Riley told me might do it, but I should make sure there isn't anything I still want to do around town first.
I think I've done everything around town.
Okay, let's do this.
Your ex-girlfriend told me about your plans to skip town. That's not something innocent people do.
Oh, she's like really mean.
It's not. I didn't do anything.
But you're acting really odd. Oh my gosh.
Fuck off! Leave me alone.
No, don't get a heart attack, please. Oh no. He thinks everyone is staring at him. Like, sure, everyone thinks he's a murderer.
Fuck. I'll deal with Mac when I get to him. For now, I need to learn everything I can.
Yes.
Typhon's always watching. They run this whole town.
He's whispering in the background. It's really scary.
I saw Mac run down that alley.
Okay, you run down the alley.
Mac feels like everyone's staring at him.
Everyone thinks I killed him. They all hate me.
He's afraid.
It's not fair. I didn't do anything wrong.
It should have been you instead.
Aww.
Alex?
Oh, that's deep.
No! What the hell? There are people out there! I told you to call it off!
saw the way they looked at me at the wake. They all think I let him die.
I know why you're lying.
Typhon's pressuring you.
Typhon's forcing you to deny the call.
What the fuck?
I know you tried to stop it. They fucked up, not you. Stop lying for them!
You don't get it. This wasn't some accident. I told them you were down there, and they detonated anyway.
On purpose? Why?
I don't know. I swear. And then I get a message telling me to deny there was ever a call.
Oh no.
You gotta believe me. Gabe and I, we didn't get along, but I didn't want him dead. And now Typhon's watching me. My girlfriend, she thinks I'm a murderer. My neighbors all hate me. I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I think I can calm him down, but does he deserve it?
Yes. I kind of want to walk away, but also, like, he might get a heart attack or something. That's not really good. Like, at least he tried to stop it. He didn't murder him on purpose, so he doesn't deserve all of this.
All right, Mac.
Like, he's a bad guy, but not that bad guy.
You gotta calm down, okay? Dude, stay with me. I know what it's like to be doubted. To have everyone think the worst of you. But the truth will come out. I'll make sure of it.
But Typhon...
If Typhon comes after you, they're gonna have to get through me too, okay?
As if you're some threat to them, Alex. You're not. But also she got nothing to lose, so...
I actually feel a little better.
Yeah, well, you learn a thing or two hanging out with shrinks your whole life.
So... what are you gonna do now?
I have no idea.
Don't leave Haven. I'm gonna get to the truth.
The mirror is so pretty.
Hey. Yeah, it's... Can we talk? Where are you?
Huh?
Okay.
Huh? Who is it? Who called? Who did she call? So either they are on their way or they couldn't talk or didn't want to talk. I'm in the park now. Kinda wanna have that jumper, it's so cute. Ah, talking to him. Don't jump, please.
You were right. About Typhon, about Mac.
Alex.
Mac got the call.
How do you know that?
He got the call and he lied about it.
Doesn't matter.
Someone is putting pressure on him to keep quiet. Someone from the mine, and
It doesn't matter.
Does.
I keep coming here and playing it back. But it always ends the same.
Ryan.
He's dead. He's really dead, Alex.
Yeah, time to be angry. Very angry. Oh. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, not many clues I can catch now. There's not a lot of space left. Well, huh. Just hoping I answer correctly then.
It was my fault. My job is to keep people safe. And I failed.
Alright, he's Park Ranger guy. You saved me.
Ryan. I owe you my life.
Because he did not save Ethan.
She's wrong.
That's what
I let her cross that log. I put Gabe in harm's way. I'm not a hero. I'm a coward. Worse than worthless.
No.
I know what it's like to feel worthless and helpless. But we saved Ethan.
Yes.
And you saved me.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. Gabe's dead. Because of me.
I'm sorry I called you a shady guy last
I'm so
week.
sorry.
Don't jump, oh my gosh. Oh no, please no. Don't let it be one of those moments again.
Gabe loved you, Ryan. He would forgive you. You know that. You're not alone.
Yes. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to cry when you're sad.
Whoa, hold on. There's a guy in a gorilla suit? Does he also jump off of the cliff and into the pool?
No, he chases a guy in a banana suit. That guy jumps off the cliff and into the pool.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is a Mexican restaurant?
Nominally. The food is, well, terrible. But it's Gabe's favorite place.
Oh, it's like,
I tell
you
you,
know,
he's the oldest
the old
12-year-old
guy
I know.
kind of adopted us now. And we got a new shady brother, which the lumberjack. So, we still got a family.
Can I ask you something?
Yay! Of course. Like, said that Gabe is gone, but he was too nice anyways.
You came up here to tell me that I was right about Mac. About him getting the call. How did you know?
Because I asked him with my superpowers.
There's something you should know about me. And it's gonna be easier to show you than to explain it. This is gonna seem sort of weird at first, then really weird. Do you trust me?
I'm a super spy. Think of something said.
Okay. Think of something sad. Like, breaks your heart sad. Really focus until you feel it.
I mean, that's pretty easy considering his best friend died.
Gabe's laugh. You never made anyone laugh like him.
Aww.
You said you'll never hear it again.
Never a dull moment. The kinds of stuff we got up to.
He's happy.
Whatever it is you're thinking about right now, don't stop, okay? Keep going.
Okay.
He's happy. Being happy is good.
What emotion is this?
Happy. You never seen happy people before? Oh my gosh, that's actually really sad. Oh! Little cat, thank you so much for the raid. Hello everybody. Welcome to Moon. I'm Sheshy and I'm currently playing
Must
Life
be a
is
good
Strange
memory.
2.
I wonder if I can piece
Reina,
it
thank you
together.
so much for the follow. You're a Moon Bunny now. Welcome to Moon. How y'all doing today? How was your stream? Give me a second. Everybody. Okay. Okay. I am able to continue. Wait, it's a duck? Ah, now I can see it. That's a goose. Is it a goose?
Gabe, goose.
I see it. It'll move.
It's not moving.
It'll move.
Gabe!
Oh. Okay. What? That's just some cloud. What is that supposed to be?
That's a lot of blood, huh?
Oh.
Gabe, this is serious. Killing a Canadian
Oh, no!
goose is a
They ran over
violation
the
of international
goose.
law.
Shut up. It is not.
They're Canadian geese, Gabe. Property of the crown.
The crown of...
Property of the crown, Gabe.
What do we do?
I can't see my chat fully. So now, how's you doing? Doing good. Doing good. The game is really sad, really emotional. So I'm really glad I landed at some happy part right now. It's not a duck, it's a goose. I hope my stream is running smoothly. It had some issues before. Yeah, I mean,
How deep
at
you
least
think?
they took care of the goose.
Deeper than that.
But they
the
were
Royal
hiding the
Canadian
body, I
Mounted
don't know.
Police can spot a goose grave at 100 paces.
The Mounties? Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How long were you gonna let me dig?
I wasn't gonna stop you.
He's fooling him.
So, did you finish burying the goose or not?
Okay, also, property of the crown. Really?
Well, they are technically protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act.
The bird watcher knows, of course. Please don't run over goose or ducks or any other bird.
How?
I've played a little bit of episode 1. Yeah, I was playing episode 1 last Friday. It was really fun. So I'm now... considering the episodes are usually about 3 hours, I'm about 2/3 in now. Yes, like, the second I stepped onto that bridge with all of the flowers in episode 1, I knew I'm gonna love this game, because the scenery is just so pretty. And I really like flowers. Obviously. So, that was really nice, but the scenery overall is really nice. I really like it. I'm not sure if I like it more than the first Life is Strange, but I definitely like it more than Life is Strange 2 already, because I did not really like Life is Strange 2. That one was a bit iffy. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it. I played it though. Yes. I'm a superhero. I like superheroes. So we go with that.
I guess I have this power. I can see other people's emotions. They show up like an aura, and if I get too close, I feel what they feel. As if I was feeling it myself. And when I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it.
And that's what you just did with me? Whew. Some kind of power. No kidding.
I can basically read minds.
It's only ever been the bad emotions before. But that was pure joy.
It was so nice being happy for once after being angry so often.
Who else knows?
Gabe did. But now, I guess, just you.
Aww.
And that's how I know Mac's terrified of Typhon. He reported Gabe's call, and they ignored it. Now they're putting pressure on him to toe the line.
Okay, but why?
I don't know yet. Someone made the decision to let the blast go off.
It's Diane. I bet on it. She has something
Seems
shady
like
to do
finding
with
out
it.
who would be a good start.
So, you're going after Typhon? You'll need help.
Yes. Superhero needs a team.
You don't have to.
You're stuck with me now.
Yay. I'm so sorry. I want to hug him. I'm so sorry I called you shady last week. You're a nice person.
You're welcome, I guess.
Shady person just acquired a new little sister.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Thank you.
No. Thank you.
And just to make sure he is not flirting with Steph, because I want it for myself.
This one's for you, Gabe. I miss you.
Her eyes look so tired. She's the only one who really looks like she has cried.
How do I say I love you the day I let you go? How do I change all of the pain into the joy? I won't hold on to this place without you.
I didn't speak this morning. I couldn't. Hearing everyone talk about him, about the
Lemon,
life he
hello.
had
How are
here
you doing?
with all of you.
I sound so happy when the game
I
is
lost
so
the
sad.
chance to have that.
But hello. Eternity tomorrow.
But
Today is
even
Life
though
is
I only had
Strange.
one day with him, he changed my life.
Yeah, the
I
music
said,
is so
I didn't
nice.
know if I belonged here. He told me that home isn't something you find. It's something you build.
I won't hold on to this place without you. I will let you fly.
I love you, Gabe.
will say goodbye. How do I say I miss all the ways you made me smile? How do I show you that I'll survive all of these trials?
Everyone is having happy emotion except for Diane, because she is a traitor.
I won't hold on to this place without you.
Yes, she's scared that I will find out that she is a traitor and she is the reason he died.
I will let you fly. I will
Ah, but
say
that's so cute.
goodbye.
I feel like Rapunzel right now. Huh? The end. Oh, that was a short one. First episode took an hour longer. Okay, what did we do? I calmed him down after the panic attack. Oh, most people did. Oh, more people reminded her about what happened. No, I did not. I wanted her to stay happy. Like, not relive it over and over again. That kind of felt wrong. Oh, everyone visited her. And I didn't make her shine. Most people did. Did enjoy a quiet moment. Hey? Oh no! I was tidying up, but I forgot one thing. Oh no, I want you to tidy up everything. Put the album on Gabe's memory table. Photograph. I think photograph I like better, yes. Oh, I didn't look at the dart. I walked around everything and I still forgot things. Oh no. I would have drawn a happy face though. Oh, most people go by Elvin. I liked Alto more for a bard. That felt fitting. Spent a moment thinking of Gabe. Okay. Ryan was able to forgive himself. Ryan accepted Alex. No, Gabe's forgiveness felt right. Yes, most people did hug him, yes. Oh, Oh, most people did lose at the foosball game. No, no, no. That was so easy. Oh, and most people chose the same one. Which I did for the lab end, boys. Yeah, I didn't have the bird watcher, but I wanted to, but I didn't know how. Like, I talked to her and I found the bird, but I couldn't tell her the bird is in that direction. And I could have helped that dude, but I didn't know how. I have to go. That's okay. I do hope you have a great rest of your evening or day, or you have a good night. Bye bye. But I'll also be ending my stream right now, so that's completely, totally okay that you're leaving. Cause I did end one chapter. And I know I won't be able to finish another chapter this stream. So, I will be leaving. I will be ending my stream. I'm gonna see who I can rate. And then I will be rating someone and we'll be ending the stream. I do hope everyone had fun. It was really a lot of emotions. Like, it took a tiny toll on me. Would there be a lot more sadness, I probably would have cried. Especially the sad music at the end. It was really good. It was a really good episode. Who am I going to raid? I'm going to raid Aiko. Aiko is playing Little Nightmares. And you know, I like all dreams the same, so I also like nightmares. So, of course, as the Princess of Dreams, we'll be raiding someone